I think in all of my books where the characters are biracial, many of the things that happen to them are things that have happened to me. And when I'm writing them, it just comes naturally. I don't think as I'm starting to write them, oh, I'm going to write a biracial or bicultural character. But it just, again, the characters just show up to tell the story and they're the ones who are telling it. When I was growing up, it was interesting because I grew up in a small town that there really weren't many minorities. And there was this expectation, even, filling out the Scantron at school where you had to choose one bubble. And I always remember feeling that I'm many things or I'm multiple things. And why do I have to choose one? And it says choose one. And so it always felt like I was, and I would have well meaning teachers say, well, just put white because I don't know if it was they were trying to avoid trouble for me from somewhere. I don't know, but I knew. So as I got older, I would write other and I would put a long explanation in the other box. And my kids, even now, they have been in situations where it says mark one bubble or the other. And I said, you know what, mark all your bubbles, let them figure it out later. But in a town, there's where people may not understand different cultures as a child, kids are really smart and good at figuring out in what situations they should act or be one way or the other. And it's something I've struggled with. I remember as a child, maybe saying, okay, well, I don't want this person to know about my background here. And it's something now that I'm older, I want to go back and give my child self a hug and say, you know what, be everything you are and never be ashamed of any part of yourself. But there is part where, you might have friends who their parents don't understand your culture. And normally that's where it begins with a parent that might say, well, go play with this other kid instead. And that was hard as a child with people who knew my family and might have discouraged, certain things. But I know as an adult, I know that now, but I just need to go back and give kid Donna a hug and say, it's going to be okay, and just embrace all of who you are.
This author interview was produced through a partnership of the National Education Association and WETA. For more author interviews, please visit adlid.org